Hello! Welcome to my November Fictionary video. It's been a while. I feel like it's been a while. It's been a month. I just didn't make an October Fictionary video because I was doing Spoopathon, but hi! Let's pick my November TBR. So I feel like I'm out of practice with this. I really shouldn't be. As I said, it's literally just been 1 month. But I mood read throughout the whole of October. I'm still mood reading because I'm filming this near the end, but not quite at the end of October. And I'm really loving it. I do like creating Fictionary as a TBR game, but as you'll have seen in more recent videos of Fictionary, I'm kind of using it as a loose guide and not really making myself have to stick to it. But I quite like having the option that I have the books that I've picked, but not necessarily forcing myself to have to stick to those books. So, Fictionary is a board game I have created based on Pictionary. We have 5 different categories with different prompts under each category to help me pick my TBR. We have got people and places, appearance, title, difficult, and any book. I will be doing 5 rolls today because one of the books I'm hoping to get on this is a chonky book. And I don't want to overwhelm myself with more books. I know I've just said it's a guide, but still, I do like to try and stick to it if I can. I don't know, but I'm gonna do 5 rolls. So these are 3 books I would like to try and get onto this TBR. I do quite like it when I have books I want to attempt to get on because it gives me some element of direction, but I've got A Day, a Fool, a Night by Samantha Shannon. This is the chonky book that I think is going to take up quite a lot of my month if I get this onto the TBR. We also have 5 Survive, which is Holly Jackson's latest book. I really want to do a specific video for this, so I'm excited for this one. And then I also have Kat Dunn's latest book, which is Bitterthorn. I loved Kat Dunn's Dangerous Remedy series, so I want to get this one on the TBR for November. Okay, these are the 3 books I want to try and get on. Let's do the first roll. Okay, roll number 1. 1, 2, 3, great. Okay, we've got difficult right off the bat, like a punishment for not doing Fictionary last month. Thinking about unhauling. I don't know what I'm thinking about unhauling. I haven't thought about this. I did an unhaul video. I don't even know if it was recently anymore, but like I feel like it was recently, so there's not really books that I've been looking at to unhaul since then. Ooh, okay, hang on. I might go down a slightly different line of thought. I might go for the Witch Haven for reasons I will explain in a minute, unless I can find anything else, which I don't think I can. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Witch Haven by Sasha Payton Smith. I recently talked about this in a witch haul / witch recommendations video. Haven't read this one yet. Completely forgotten what it's about, even though I literally just spoke about it in a video. It is about a woman who is attacked. She murders her attacker and she thinks she's going to get taken to prison, but instead she's taken to a witch school. Okay, right, my reason for this is in that video, I have now, since filming that video, heard some mixed things about this book. So I feel like, not that I was thinking about unhauling it, but I'm now intrigued to see if I will like it or not, and if I don't like it then I will just unhaul it. So it kind of fits the prompt. I'm going for it. Roll number 2. 1, 2, people and places. Okay, we have got people and places for roll number 2. LGBTQA+ rap. Oh, I don't even need to start the camera. This one, I think, I hope. Oh my god, it's so big. So Pride of the Orange Tree was LGBTQA+, so I assume that this one is as well. I'm gonna check. I'm going to the ever so reliable Goodreads to check. Oh my god, even holding it, it's just freaking huge. Okay, Goodreads does have this under LGBT, so I'm gonna trust Goodreads there. Also, I did think it would be because the first one is. Oh my god, it's so big. How many pages is it? It's nearly 700 pages. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, it's on my TBR. I wanted it to get on my TBR. Here it is. Okay, roll number 3. 1, 2, 3. Difficult again. Okay, book number 3, difficult again. We have got a book I know nothing about. Okay, I'm gonna go for 5 Survive by Holly Jackson for this. I do not really know much about this. Also, it was just down there next to me, so I didn't need to film the picking process. But all I know is that this is a YA thriller. I really enjoyed Holly Jackson's Good Girl's Guide to Murder series, so I'm hoping that this is really good fun as well. I'm gonna be doing a special reading vlog for this that will be a little bit of a fun time-based reading challenge, so I'm excited for that one. I think this is going to be really fun. Holly Jackson's other series gave me the goosebumpy feels. I am definitely reading a lot less YA at the moment. I'm certainly leaning towards adult books for no real reason. I just seem to be picking more of them. But I think when it comes to YA thrillers, I do really enjoy the gripping, edge of your seat type of moments. So I'm excited for this one. Not going bad so far. Roll number 4. That was a really pathetic roll, but I don't mind because it gets me to any book. I got any book, which means I can put Kat Dunn's Bitter Thorn on this TBR. Again, this is one that I don't really know masses about, to be honest, so I could have had this for the other prompt as well, but I'm really excited for this one. Also, purple spray pages on the arc, it's so pretty. I really loved Kat Dunn's Dangerous Remedy series. It was just so much fun. This one could have been for LGBTQA+ rep as well. Anyway, yes, very excited. Do not know too much about this, but I kind of like going into books semi-blind at the moment because I feel like I can have no preconceptions then. But I don't, what even prompt was this for? Any book. So yay, I've got all three of the books on that I wanted to. I've got 4 books picked so far. Let's pick book number 5. Okay, roll number 5. 2, 1, 2, appearance. I feel like we've had a good mix of all the categories today. So we have the final prompt for appearance, a cover you love. Okay, I have a lot of books I could pick for this because I have a lot of covers that I think are absolutely beautiful. Which one do I want to read? I'm going to try and take my time. I'm going to use my full minute to search my shelves. So I have a lot of Sylvia Moreno Garcia that I'm really excited to get to, and those covers are really pretty. Exhibit A. So those are really gorgeous. Really like to read some of those soon because I absolutely adored Mexican Gothic and really liked Gods of Jade and Shadow as well. I really love this cover, 28 Questions. This is one I got fairly recently and would like to read soon-ish as well. Oh, hang on. I adore the colours in this and I really do want to read this one. I keep forgetting to get to this one. This is Amari and the Great Game. My minute's up, hang on. Okay, so I kind of pulled off these 3 books within my minute timer. So we have The Daughter of Dr. Moreau, we have Amari and the Great Game, and we also have 28 Questions. These all have really lovely, stunning covers, all quite different covers as well. I really love this one. I just think the colours, the artwork, absolutely beautiful. Amari and the Great Game I think is so striking with the colours, the purples and the fiery, flamey kind of tones going in as well. Also, why am I like struggling to show you? Spray pages, just can't hold books today apparently. Then we also have The Daughter of Dr. Moreau by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. Why am I holding these at an awkward angle? There we go. This one has beautiful green spray pages and just, oh, it's really pretty as well. They're all very pretty. I think if I was going to go just literally based on the one that I think is the prettiest cover, I think that maybe this one would win out because I think for me this is one that I am immediately drawn to because of that cover. However, in this situation, I'm gonna go for Amari and the Great Game because I really want to read this one. I really enjoyed reading Amari and the Night Brothers. I thought that was such a fun middle grade fantasy, and I think it's quite nice to have some middle grade on my TBR as well. Sorry, I feel like I've been talking really fast throughout this. I know I talk fast in my videos. It's something that I really try and work on, but when you are somebody that talks fast, it's very difficult to consciously slow down, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna consciously slow down my talking speed. I meant to say at the start of this video that on Saturday, on the day that you're watching this, I'm intending to go horror book shopping. So I did this last year, had a lot of fun, got a lot of books that I have now read. So I would like to top back up my horror book supply because I'm really enjoying reading this genre at the moment, horror, thriller type of things. They're just giving me all the perfect reading vibes. I was so slumpy last month, and to now be out of that because of the books that I've been reading is just a great feeling. So I should have said at the start of this that I will most likely be buying new books on Saturday. Obviously this is live on Saturday, so I needed to film this before doing book shopping. There will most likely be some more additions to this TBR, so I'm not really sure what this is really going to end up looking like. Obviously I will film my wrap up at the end of November and tell you which books I actually ended up reading. I do really want to try and get to all of these, so let's just do a little recap of what's on my November TBR. Okay, so we have got The Witch Haven by Sasha Payton Smith. This is for thinking about unhauling. Wasn't necessarily thinking about unhauling it, but not 100% sure whether I'll like it or not, and if I don't, then I will unhaul it. So that was for that prompt. We have got Amari and the Great Game by B.B. Alston. This is for a cover that I really love, or beautiful cover, I can't remember the exact wording. A Day of Fallen Night by Samantha Shannon for LGBTQA+ rep. Bitter Thorn by Kat Dunn for any book, and Holly Jackson's 5 Survive for a book I know nothing about. So we have, I think this is a YA fantasy, a middle grade fantasy, an adult fantasy. I think this one is also a YA fantasy, could be wrong, and a YA thriller. So for me saying that I'm not reading as much YA anymore as I used to, I have got quite a lot of YA on this TBR. So tune back in for my November wrap up to see if I read it. I do vlog still throughout the month as well, I just don't do weekly vlogs. I was doing weekly vlogs throughout all of September, no, October for Spoopathon, and it was really good fun, but I do need a little bit of a break sometimes from doing all those kind of vlogs. So there will still be vlogs throughout the month, they just won't be necessarily every single week, but I will let you know if I get to these books. Okay, that was Fictionary. I didn't completely forget how to do it, although my wrist does ache now from holding up those books. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you are planning on reading for the month of November. You can subscribe to see more of my face on your feed and whether I read these books and whatever else I chat about in November on my channel. You can also find my Patreon link down below where I do lots of extra content like podcasts, live shows, readathons, lots of fun things, an active Discord chat. And you can find link down below my Lightroom presets that I sell on my shop. Thank you so much for watching, keep smiling and stay positive.